Today I'm bringing a new expert into the rebuilding exchange, Rob West. This guy is a plumbing guru, and he's brought a strange contraption into the Ram Truck workshop. No, I know what that is. I'm talking about this. Rob tells me it's a dual flush kit that's designed to turn a standard toilet into a dual flush toilet, which drastically reduces water usage.
The dual flush mechanism here, it actually allows, it's got one button for half the amount of water of what the number 2 would allow.
So in the long run, this saves on water and then money.
The EPA says the average family of 4 uses about 22,000 gallons of water a year, and the manufacturer says this could save you 30 to 50%.
This little thing is gonna save me some green and make my home a little greener? I'm all in.
The only tools you'll need are a simple pair of channel locks, multi-tool, which is your knife on it.
And along with the kit, that's it.
That's it. In this case, it's one of the few plumbing jobs we get to do where I don't even have to bring in a bucket of tools.
Our demo toilet isn't filled with water, but for everyone at home, you'll first want to get the water out of the tank. To do this, you'll simply shut off the water at the valve behind the tank and flush the toilet.
And once all the water's out, you then remove your flapper. It's connected to the handle, which has been repaired a couple times.
Rob then uses his knife to cut the chain connecting the old toilet handle. You may not actually need to make a cut, depending on how your handle is attached.
What's great about doing this retrofit is you could actually take a handle that maybe this handle was really hard to find, this is a really old toilet and you can't find these handles anymore. Well, this will retrofit pretty much any toilet. I haven't found a toilet that the handle wouldn't work yet.
Lucky for us, this kit is definitely going to work on the old school powdered blue toilet we've got here. But there's still one more step before we move on to installation.
There is an adjustment level that fills the water level in the bowl. And if the bowl doesn't have the proper makeup water, it won't flush properly. So you could adjust this to get a little less water in the bowl.
Okay.
But for most people, you just keep it in the middle, average toilet, it'll be fine. So we're gonna slide this over the overflow tube. The overflow tube is a tall tube in the middle, which if the water gets too high, it goes down the overflow tube. We'll go ahead and slide this over the overflow tube, all the way down until it seats in the bottom.
Okay.
And then we're gonna go ahead and pull that zip tie tight. And the next thing is the handle mechanism.
Wow, just pops off like
which
that.
has got a little blue button, and essentially it goes in, and you hit the blue button, done, locks. And the only other thing you gotta do is install this to the toilet.
Okay.
So first we'll go ahead and install this. Once I get it on, I'm just gonna do it hand tight. All plastic plumbing is typically gonna be this way, hand tight, and maybe a half a turn.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You don't want to get too rough with this.
Exactly. Done. Then after that, we're just gonna take our little button here that's gonna engage, grab onto the end,
Okay.
and that's it. Done.
We turn the water supply back on, and it's time to try out our new handle. Button number 1 is for liquid waste. And when we push that, only 3/4 of a gallon of water is used to flush the toilet. Button number 2 is for solid waste. And when we hit that, 1.5 gallons of water are used to clear the toilet bowl. It's official. We turn this powdered blue toilet green in less than 10 minutes. This dual flush kit set us back about $30. But because this toilet will now use less water, we'll end up saving money on our water bill, which means more money in my pocket.
And lid is back on. Simple as that. Rob, thanks a lot. Just gonna ask one more thing.
Yeah, what's up?
Little privacy.
You got it.